Hey guys, I'm P-Freak, welcome back to Pokemon White version. Last time, after taking care of our first gym battle, we had to go help Fennel with her little dream project by going over to the Dream Yard and finding a Muna to collect Dream Mists. While we were over there, we found Team Plasma was apparently not who they say they were, and tried to also get the Dream Mist by physically kicking the poor Muna. And then eventually, once we defeated them, we made our way over here to Route... I think this is Route 3, if I remember correctly. Then while we were over there, we had a battle with Sharon, then we had... Bianca run over to us, and apparently Team Plasma stole this little girl's Pokemon. So now Sharon has volunteered us to go and try to get it back. In this part, we are going to do just that, but before we do, you might have noticed there are some changes down at the bottom with the Sea Gear. Now, I think I mentioned previously that there is a bit of customization you can do with Sea Gear. I did not know, however, until recently that there were actually officially released Sea Gear skins that you were able to download and have when the website that focused around the Sea Gear was still a thing. I managed to get this because, well, I'm on an emulator, and so I'm able to use programs to actually import it in. And I have this little background here. That is a Pokemon that was introduced in this generation called a Zoroark, and it's a pretty cool freaking Pokemon, honestly. Sadly, we won't be using it in this playthrough, not to spoil anything. But there's no real way to normally get Zoroark in Pokemon Black and White. It was kind of a special event Pokemon. There is going to be a way for us to maybe get it later, but for now, we are unable to obtain it. So yeah, with that, there are a whole bunch of different other skins that you could choose from as well, but I chose this one because I thought it just looked cool. Anyways, with that explanation aside, let's actually finally see what this item is right here. A Super Potion. Not bad. Alright. So the Plasma Goons were running over in this direction, as well as Sharon. Oh, yep, there he is. And there's some more grass over here. Let's see, I could use a Repel, but I think we might... Oh, there's also a trainer over there. That might actually be an interesting subject to talk about. Also, that's a Pidove. I hate Pidove. I thought Pidove was one of the most ugliest motherfuckers I've ever seen, and I guess I'm not the only one in there. Don't get me wrong, I like doves, or pigeons. Oh. I'm actually going to put on a Repel just for this. So, when a shaken grass spot does appear, if you run into another Pokemon before you make it to the shaken grass spot, then that shaken grass spot will disappear and you have to go looking for new ones. But I figured having the extra experience would be fine. Also, yes, everyone's up to level 15 right now. I took care of those trainers, and of course, because the game reset, I had to also do a few... I tried to recreate everything all over again, but I couldn't do it perfectly. Anyways, I'm going to go fight the shaken grass spot real quickly. Alright, with that, Borealis grew to level 16, and if I remember correctly, I'm not remembering correctly, never mind. Anyways, I was saying about Pidove. I saw Pidove for the first time, and honest to God, oh, Pidove is such an ugly-looking Pokemon. God. I'm happy to know that I'm apparently not alone in thinking this. Also, a Revive! Wow, Revive this early? That's pretty good. Revive allows you to revive fainted Pokemon, even mid-battle, without having to go, like, Pokemon Center. Those things are like 1,500 Pokédollars, so that's pretty good to get for free. Yeah, Pidove. Pidove's not great. You, I believe, are a Pokemon breeder. I'm going to try to avoid you for now. I don't know if it's this game or one of the future games, but Pokemon breeders actually are kind of special in the case where even if you fight them, if you go off the route and back on them again, you could refight them over and over again, which is pretty interesting. But they're also known to have really weak Pokemon, and a lot of just full parties of really weak Pokemon, so they can be kind of annoying to deal with. Anyways. Hey, Sharon, what's up? They ran inside here. P-Freak, your Pokemon HP is fine. Are you ready to go? Yeah, I guess so. Well, let's go. It's weird he says our Pokemon's HP is fine, and then he doesn't even, like, force us in there. That's more like a prompt you'd give if you'd force us in there. But whatever, I guess. Oh, interesting change in music. P-Freak. This bunch doesn't really listen to reason. That child cannot use Pokemon to its full potential. Does that make the Pokemon sad? It's the same thing for all your Pokemon, so hand them over to us now. Better yet, we'll just take them. And again, they're trying to force us to give them their Pokemon and all that jazz. Team Plasma is giving me some, how do I say, real-world organization sort of vibes. That's all I'm going to say on that. Alright, Patrat versus Lillipup. This should be relatively easy. We got Takedown. I don't know if I showed it last time. Oh yeah, no, because York didn't level up to level 15 before. But York actually learned Takedown. Takedown is a much more powerful move than Tackle, and it's a normal type move, so we also get Stab. The downside of Takedown, though, is that it does recoil damage because it's so powerful. Basically, a portion of the damage you do to the opponent will be sent back to you, and so you take some damage. But with York being level 16, I do remember this. Look at this. York is evolving. For those of you who don't know, evolution is an aspect in Pokemon where certain Pokemon evolve in order to actually become stronger, and so they get into a completely brand new different form, which is also considered a brand new different Pokemon. But for this case, York evolved from a Lillipup into a Herdier. It doesn't even look more adorable. And with that, York actually does not have the pickup ability anymore, but instead has a brand new ability. That changes. Those abilities can change sometimes between Pokemon. What? How could we lose when we have it right on our side? Not bad, P-Freak. Okay, return the Pokemon to that girl. You don't need to return it. Oh, it's C16. How troublesome. Not only do you fail to understand, but you actually got in our way to boot. There's two of you and there's two of us. We'll show you the combined power and teach you we are right. So there were more of them. Still, why are Pokemon robbers acting so self-righteous? P-Freak. We've been friends our whole lives. We got each other's back when it counts. Let's show them how it's done. So now we're actually going to a double battle with Sharon. I don't know why we couldn't have done this earlier with Bianca, but whatever, I guess. Alright, yeah, we have a double battle between Team Plasma Grunts. Patrat and Patrat. Wow, why do you guys... what is with... You know, why would... Enemy teams would be so much better if they actually were smart and had actual proper Pokemon to fight with. Anyways, we get to see York for the first time, and I guess York actually does not have the ability I thought it had. Yeah, no, it got the, I wouldn't say it's the worst. No, it's honestly not that great. York got Sand Rush, I forgot. If Pokemon has Pickup, then if Lillipup has Pickup, then it actually gets this ability, and not the other one. Sand Rush boosts Pokemon speed in a Sandstorm. Weather is a thing we have not gone over yet, but basically there are 4 different weather types in this game, and each one's have different abilities. Sand Rush is only something that applies in Sandstorm. The other ability York could have gotten if York had not had the pickup ability is Intimidate. Intimidate's a really great ability where when a Pokemon is sent out, it'll lower the attack stat of opposing Pokemon. And in Double Battles, it'll lower the attack stat of both opposing Pokemon by 1 stage. So it would have been a really nice ability to have, to be honest. But I guess Sand Rush is fine. I think in order to tell whether or not a Lillipup will get Intimidate or not is that Lillipup needs to have the other ability. I know Pickup is one of the abilities that Lillipup can have. I forget what the other one is, though. Oh well. It's fine, we'll live. Pretty sure there is an area that has a naturally occurring sandstorm anyways. Usually weathers require abilities or moves to activate, but sometimes there are naturally occurring ones as well. In order to liberate Pokemon from foolish people, we'll take their Pokemon. Whatever. What a waste of time. Come on, what reason could possibly justify stealing Pokemon from people? Pokemon trainers like you are making Pokemon suffer. What do you mean trainers are making Pokemon suffer? I don't get it at all. We'll give you back the Pokemon. Be aware of how this Pokemon suffers from being used by people. Someday, open your eyes to your own complicity. I mean, you guys, if you guys were a proper evil team, you wouldn't have even bothered giving that back even after being defeated by a couple of... Actually, we're like 14 or 15 in this universe, which is kind of funky to think about. Trainers bring out their Pokemon strength. Pokemon believed in their trainers and respond to that. I don't understand what about that makes Pokemon suffer. Okay, P-Freak, I'll return the Pokemon. You do just that, Sharon. Meanwhile, in addition to having Herdier now be a part of the team, I want to run over and grab this real quickly. We get TM46 Thief. Thief is a physical dark type move that if the Pokemon using it does not have a held item and the Pokemon it is used on has a held item, then the Pokemon using Thief will actually steal that held item. So it can be a pretty nice move, especially because there are certain wild Pokemon you'll encounter that will actually have items held onto them. And it's nice to grab those if you're like, just grab those items without having to actually capture the Pokemon. So it can be really nice. Like you saw, Audino had the Oran Berry when we fought one of them once. Alright, anyways, I'm going to run around here for a bit because there's actually a certain thing I'm looking for. Alright, here's what I'm looking for. Like I said, I might have said this before, I might have not, but in addition to shaking grass spots, there are also certain special spots that will appear for caves as well as water. Here we have little dust spots, and here we have a actually pretty popular Pokemon, Drillbur. Drillbur, its evolution at least, was very popular when it came to competitive Pokemon back in Generation 5 time. And well, I want one on my team. I've heard it's actually a really good Pokemon to have throughout the entire playthrough, and I can't recall if I ever actually used it, so I want to actually get one of my own. Problem with this is that Drillbur is another physical attacker, so we have 3 physical attackers on our side. We will eventually be getting more, I'll just use Green Ball, why not? We will eventually be getting special attackers, so we have a nice variety of different types of attacks, but it's also just nice to have a ground type with us. Or not, apparently. Another problem is that so far we actually don't have anything to fight off water types, which could be a problem, but If I remember in my list correctly of Pokemon I plan on capturing for this playthrough, we should eventually be getting one. If you do actually have a problem with water types, God damn it, in Route 3, you can actually get a Pokemon called Blitzel. It is a electric zebra Pokemon, which is really cool, not gonna lie. Problem is that it also is a physical attack, or physical attacker, and electric type is another one of those types that doesn't really have a good variety of physical attacking stat moves. There we go, took 3 Great Balls, great. Kind of like how fire doesn't have a really good variety of physical attacking fire type moves. Anyways, Drillbur makes the way swiftly through the soil by putting both claws together and rotating at high speed. So it's literally a drill. It's a mole drill. It's a pretty cool Pokemon, not gonna lie. Alright, what should we name you? Well, it is a male mole, and this name just popped up because I think it's a character in Mario, if I recall. We're gonna name you Monty. Monty Mole. Yeah, Monty Mole's a character in Pokemon. Mario, so I think it's actually a pretty fitting name. And let's see, quiet. Yeah, that's a big yikes for me, Chief. Give me a moment. Alright, so, once again, the thing crashed while I was looking around for a new Drillbur, so that's great. So, I couldn't get the revive that we got last time with a super potion or whatever. But I did manage to actually get an okay-looking Drillbur. Got the Lonely Nature, which raises its attack but lowers its defense, which is okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. And also it has Sand Force, boosts certain moves' power in Sandstorm. That means it boosts ground, rock, and steel-type moves in the sandstorms. So I guess we're going to have a really Sandstorm-oriented team, aren't we? Especially with York. But yes, say hello to the new member of our team, Mantra. We've gone with Monty, but it was a female Drillbur, so I figured Mantra would probably be a good female version of that name. Also, while I was getting items, I also got the Dark Gem. So you can't, in these little dust clouds, you don't only just find Pokemon through them. You can also find certain items. The little ones that they introduced in Generation 5 were these gems, where basically there's one gem for every type, and if you give these to a Pokemon, a gem with an essence of darkness. When held, it strengthens the power of a dark-type move only once. So those can be pretty good. They were pretty, to my knowledge, they were actually used quite a few times in competitive Pokemon, so I forgot to put a repel on them, so we're going to run into another Rogerola. Yay! Alright, after this, let's put a repel on, and let's finally return to everyone else and see what's going on. I should probably put Mantra at the front. Unfortunately, training up Mantra is going to be a bit of a pain, because all Mantra really knows right now that's a good move, well, besides Rapid Spin, is Mud Slap, and Mud Slap is incredibly weak. Also, it's a special attack, so there's that going for it. Actually, it has Fury Swipes. That's not bad either. Rapid Spin's pretty bad, but it eliminates moves such as Bind, Wrap, Leech Seed, and Spike. So, it's situationally good. It was used in competitive a few times because Stealth Rocks and Spikes were actually used quite a few times during those battles. So, it can be useful, but it's also incredibly weak. Alright, anyways, now that we have defeated Team Plasma and returned the girl's stolen Pokemon. Oh, hi guys. Okay, I guess I'm not allowed to go over and heal up my Pokemon. Awesome. P-Freak, thank you so much. The two of you got our Pokemon back. I'm lucky to have friends like you two. Thank you, mister. Please take these as a thank you present. And she gives us some heal balls. Okay, I guess. Free Pokeballs. Oh, those are heal balls. They completely heal to capture Pokemon on the spot. How sweet of you. Yeah, ignoring the fact that when you capture the Pokemon, if your party's already full, then they'll be sent to the PC where they get automatically healed. But yeah, how sweet of you, I guess. I'm going to see the girl on her way, so see you later. P-Freak, bye-bye. Bye, you two. Can I finally go heal now? Thank you. I think what I'm going to do is that every time I have to go heal, I'm probably going to quickly save the game, or at least put a save state on the game, so I can stop having these crashes be so inconvenient. Alright, but now that we have technically two new Pokemon in hand, we have Herdier and Drillbur, so... And we've taken care of Team Plasma, let's continue on forward. Let's see if we can... Let's actually put a repel on. And... Go see what that item is. God, I need to buy more repels soon. Oh boy. It is an antidote. Awesome. And there's Sharon again. I'll always take a free antidote. Hey Sharon, what's going on? P-Freak, stop. Dark tall grass over there. Every now and again, two Pokemon will follow a path at the same time. In other words, you have to be careful in the darker grass. I'm headed to Nakreen City. Huh. So yeah, interesting new mechanic here is Dark Tall Grass. Basically, if you run around here, first of all, we're into Pokemon that are way more powerful. Oh hi, that's Blitzel. Thought Blitzels were kind of rare, but whatever, I guess I ran into it. You'll find Pokemon that are a bit more powerful than the regular tall grass. And I couldn't get away. I guess running away is actually more based on speed, and Drillbur just isn't that fast right now, so I guess that makes sense. But in addition to that, if I can proc it, let me see. Come on. Oh wait, that's right, I have a repel on, so it's probably not going to happen. Let's see. Yep, I think that's the music for it. Yes! Occasionally, you will have 2 wild Pokemon pop out of you, and you are forced into a wild double battle. This is an interesting gimmick that they have in this game, and admittedly, I kind of like it. Problem is, you cannot capture a Pokemon while there are 2 Pokemon on the screen. You have to knock out one of the Pokemon before you can capture the other. This is actually technically first introduced in Generation 4 when you had Heart and Trainer battles. However, this is a bit of an upgrade to that because you actually are in control of both Pokemon this time, so you don't have to really worry about having the AI KO the Pokemon that you want to actually capture. So it's a pretty nice quality of life change. I think there's 9 down there. Let's forget the repel. A Great Ball. I'll always take more of those. Also, if you run in tall grass, you will actually have a higher chance of encountering a wild Pokemon than if you just walk in tall grass. Pokemon are attracted to sound. That's all you really need to remember. The faster you go, the more likely you are to run into a Pokemon. Alright, and I think we can avoid this girl as well. I think she's a trainer. Never mind, we cannot avoid her. God damn it. It's best to use what you've learned in order to master it. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. That one battle made me realize that training up Mantra is going to be such a pain until we get some decent moves on her. And are you freaking kidding me? That one battle just kind of made me not want to worry about Pokemon battles for a while, so please, Blitzel, I love you. I think they're great Pokemon, ignoring the fact that there are really no good physical electric-type moves that you can take control of, that you can make use of. But I just want to get to the next town, please. Let me see. I want to see something about Mantra real quickly. Let me see. Can Mantra learn Thief? It'd be really cool if she's not able to. Goddamn, no one can. Can Mantra learn Work Up at least? And she cannot. Okay, well, that sucks. So yeah, we're basically stuck with these moves until we get something better for Mantra. Now, thankfully, Mantra won't be, well, this annoying to level up forever. Eventually, Mantra will start to learn some pretty decent moves and actually be a pretty good Pokemon. It's just, that's the problem with a lot of really good Pokemon, is that a lot of them require you to go through quite a bit of a hurdle in order for them to actually be good. But, that all said and done, we're already over to Nacrene City. Please don't tell me you're gonna battle me. Come with me for a sec. Okay. Where are you taking me? Pretty interesting looking houses here. If you go straight from here, there's a Pokemon Center, and use these if you want. Ooh, Chesterberries. Those wake a Pokemon up if they're sleeping, so that's pretty nice. Give a Pokemon Chesterberry to hold. Then, if it ever falls asleep, it'll wake up immediately. Oh, another piece of advice. Nacrene City's gym leader uses normal types. You have a fighting type Pokemon, it might give you a big advantage. Yeah, you're gonna kind of want that. The second gym, if you thought the first gym was difficult, the second gym is also pretty difficult. You'll see once we get there. Alright, so welcome to Nacrene City. I can't really remember what much there is to do around here. I think over here somewhere. Yes, there's a hidden item. There's a revive here, which is nice, especially considering we kind of lost the other revive. Oh, I think, can I? Okay, it doesn't affect this woman here running. There's a little gimmick I want to show later on, but it doesn't affect this person. Oh yeah, listen. On the subject of the dynamic music, if there is a musician around town that's actually playing an instrument, then their instrument will be introduced into the music playing for the town. So yeah, we have the little accordion here, which is pretty cool. How do you like the sound of accordions? It's interesting, I guess. What is this place, anyways? Cafe Warehouse. Try a delicious Wednesday special. It's not Wednesday, unfortunately. It's Monday, so I guess we don't really have anything over there. This right here is Nacrene City Pokemon Gym. Leader Lenora, an archaeologist with backbone. Ooh, so there's the gym. It's nice to see that there's not like a generic design for the gyms, and they're actually pretty dynamic designs as well. Anything else around here? There's probably some... I think there's a trade you can have over here somewhere? Something like that. Anyways, I guess there's not much else I can really remember to do here in Nacrene City, so why don't we stop by the gym and see what's going on over there. Oh. Hi, N. I want to see things no one can see. The truth of Pokemon inside Pokeballs. The ideals of how trainers should be. In a future where Pokemon have become perfect. Do you feel the same? No? Huh. I expect more from you. Now pay attention. My friends and I will test you, see if you can see his future too. Alright, well, I guess we're forced into a battle with N, so that's great, I guess. Alright, we're battling Pokemon Trainer N. He has 3 Pokemon this time instead of 1, and he has a Pidove. Why do you have a Pidove? Did I ever finish my story about Pidove? Yeah, I don't like Pidove. I thought it was ugly when I first saw it, and this is not going to be a great fight. Well, it's not going to be a worse fight than Mantra. Whatever, we'll give it a shot anyways. But yeah, Pidove's just... I thought it was one of the ugliest looking things. Yeah, I'm switching. I'm going to do some switch training with Mantra or something. I thought Pidove was one of the ugliest things ever, but then when you see its fully evolved form, its fully evolved male form is not bad looking, but its fully evolved female form, oh god, that is one ugly bird. Don't get me wrong, I think doves they're pigeons. I'm pretty sure pigeons are a type of doves. I think pigeons are fine. They're not exactly the ugliest bird in the world. They're the derpiest looking bird, but they're not the worst bird in the world. I know there are a lot of them roaming around New York City, and let me tell you, the pigeons in New York City have no fear. You literally walk right by them, and normally whenever I've been around pigeons, they'd like fly away the minute you try to walk near them. No, the ones in New York City just do not care. It is quite interesting to say the least. I also remember an old coworker of mine thinking that there were no pigeons here in Washington, but I've ran into quite a few pigeons. Anyways, we got Mantra to level 13, which is nice. Next up is Timple. Oh boy, water types. Awesome. I guess we can keep Borealis out for now, but Flame Charge isn't really going to do much, so let's see what Tackle is. And this is probably going to KO Borealis. Oh, nope, Borealis barely hangs on. Alright, I'll keep Borealis alive, and let's just switch over to York. York is basically going to be our strongest member for now, because York is the only one who's actually evolved. York should be able to handle this bullet. Yeah, pretty well. Nice. Alright, let's do a takedown. That should take down the Timple. No problem. I checked for the move that I really wanted to give York, but unfortunately we aren't going to get that move till at least around the 4th gym, so that kind of blows, not going to lie. Next up is Timber. Oh, this is going to be kind of rough. I guess the best thing I can do is just use a takedown and get it down as low as I can. Timber is a fighting type Pokemon. So fighting type is normal's only weakness. So having to deal with the fighting type with normal type is kind of rough. But it's also a good implication of, hey, the normal type gym leader is coming up next. You need a fighting type with you. So I cannot see the future yet. The world is still yet to be determined. And don't worry, we'll be getting a fighting type really soon. Right now, my friends aren't strong enough to save all Pokemon. Maybe I can't solve the equation that will change the world. So I need power. Power enough to make anyone agree with me. That's awfully suspicious. Now I know what power I need. Reshiram! The legendary Pokemon that, along with the hero, created the Unova region. It's my turn to become that hero. You and I will be friends. Reshiram. Hero. Huh. That totally doesn't sound suspicious at all. Alright. But with that little detour, I guess, out of the way, and now that we have 2 new members, we finally returned that girl's Pokemon, and we were told that the next gym is a normal type gym that we need to go through. I think that's going to be it for now. If you like what I do, subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media links, all that will be in the description. Next time, we're going to go on already to our 2nd gym battle. I will see you guys then.